Hey, what's up, family? Pardon my look. I am dog tired. It's a good tired, though. It's a tired from working, from having a full book. So, y'all forgive my look. But I wanted to share something real fast. I was actually going to post it on Facebook, but I've gotten really, really tired. So, it's very, very important to be obedient to your spirit. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I've often toyed with, I've always not toyed with, I've often wrestled with, when you do something from the heart, do you share it or do you just do it from the heart and let things fall where they may? But I'm starting to realize that for some people, they need to hear good news. They need to hear what you did or whatever. So, this isn't the first time something like this has happened, but today, I'm going to try to make this short. I was on the train, and those of you who know DC, I live at Navy Yard. So it got on about 3 stops at LaFont Plaza. This young man got on. Now, of course, I've got my headphones on, so I'm into my music. And he looked like he may have been homeless or whatever, but he wasn't asking for anything, whatever. And he asked, it looked like he asked this guy if this train was going in the right direction, but it was. So, pay no attention. You know, I'm listening to my music, but I'm paying attention to my surrounding. And at some point, we got to Gallery Place. That's where most of the people get off because they're transferring or whatever. And we made eye contact. Didn't say anything, didn't whatever. It was just like real quick glance, and kept on going. So I had like $35, $45 in my pocket, and one of them was a $20 bill that I thought I'd spent the night before, but I didn't. And Spirit said, "Give him your $20." I'm like, psh. Now he had like jeans and some shoes. His shoes look kind of dirty. His jeans look kind of dirty. He had a shirt on, but then he also had a, what do you call the hospital thing? Scrubs. He had like a scrub shirt, but it was around his head. And so at some point he started coughing really bad. I could see the movement. So he just took the, what did I just say? Scrub. He took the scrub and completely covered his head. So Spirit is saying, give him the money. And I'm having a whole conversation. You don't really mean that. What are you talking about? Maybe that's just my head. So I said, well, by the time we get to my stop, if he hasn't, no, we were a stop away from my stop, and I said, well, if it's meant for me to give him the money, give me a sign, and he'll uncover his head so he can see me give him the money. Doesn't he take half a thing off? And so I'm still thinking, no, this can't be real. Anyway, when it's time to get off the train, I'm standing by the door because y'all know I get off and go about my business. But I'm standing there and I'm still contemplating, and I could see his eye was closed. You know, I guess he was resting, whatever. So I tapped him. I didn't make a big deal. I just tapped him and slid him the money. And I could feel him looking up. And I just nodded my head, but I didn't look at him. And then as the doors opened for the train, I looked over and said, have a good day, and got off the train. Now, having said that, so I have like maybe $7, $8, $9 in my pocket at this point. But when I tell you, me being obedient, at least this is what I believe. One, I had an absolutely full book today. Full book. And tomorrow my book is almost completely full as well, which I believe it will be full by the end of the day. And that's a full book with an extended schedule. I actually opened my schedule, so that's one thing. But when I tell you the tips that I got today was like 4 times as much, 4 times as much of that $20. And then last week, and I honestly believe, you can believe whatever you want, I believe it was because I was obedient. I got a text while I was sitting here on my couch, and a buddy of mine said, I'm in your area. I want to bring you that package. I'm like, what package? He brings me money because I cut his hair last week because he's a good dude. We're friends on credit because I know he's good for it. Now, my best friend told me, don't ever loan money you can't afford to lose. So when I give away money as a loan, I guess somewhere mentally I forget about it. So here it is. He brings me the money that he owes me for, it's like 2 services. I did a boss beard and a bald head. So that made it like 6 times as much as that little $20 that I gave away. So I don't know if you believe in angels. I don't know if the young man was an angel, unaware, or what have you, but it felt good. Although I don't like wrestling with spirit. When spirit tells me to do something, I like to just be obedient. But I do have to question, is this me overthinking something? So I like the immediate payoff when spirit says, I told you to do that for a reason. And then I get the return, which was far greater. And one, it was the reason I say it was far greater because one, the money multiplied, but more importantly than that, I had a full book and everybody was pleased. I had 3 new clients who had never sent my check before. They looked at the website or looked at my Instagram and they were impressed, and I did not let them down. And it's not that I'm all that great of a barber. Y'all know I've been in the game for 5 years, and I still think that I'm really, really new to all of this. I know I have a whole lot to learn, but I actually pay attention. I try to do what I need to do. I want to make people feel like the kings and queens that they are. So I just want to share that. When Spirit tells you to do something, just obey Spirit. It's okay to question, make sure that you ain't tripping, but I'm so blessed and I'm so thankful that I listened, and I'm thankful in that same vein that I listen all the other times when I reach out to y'all or I do a friendship spotlight or whatever, and y'all will hit me back in my inbox or text me or whatever and say, oh my God, I was having such a bad day, or you don't know how bad I needed that. So I love being open enough and willing enough to be obedient. So it's late and I'm tired, and like I said, I got an almost full book again tomorrow, so it starts all up. But I love you guys. This was too much to try to type, so I wanted to share it. But I love you guys. I'm going to bed. I hope this blesses somebody, encourages somebody to do the right thing and not second guess that gut feeling to do what's right. All right. I love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow morning.